We are Team Japan, and today we are going to share our experience at SK Merbau. So we, along with Team Nigeria and Italy, were sent on a mission to paint a mural at the canteen of SK Merbau. And the theme of the mural was loving and protecting the children. It took us about less than a week to finish the project because the teacher also went and helped us along the way.
Now, I will be discussing about project implementation. First of all are the key activities that our, among other groups, have done. First is the initial planning and design. Our team, amongst the other two team members, have decided to divide the mural into 3 segments. This not only saves time, but also saves the confusion, as we do not have to waste a lot of time in dividing different tasks and parts of the painting. Not only that, we were also already given an initial design, which we have to follow. And not only does this also save time, but also the effort needed to create our own original design. Next is the community involvement. A meeting was held with teachers and other volunteers to gather input and instructions on the mural. Next is the mural painting. Over the course of 5 days, which is about 1 week, each team member took turns according to their availability in order to complete different parts of the mural. Last but not least is the completion. As once the mural was completed, the program advocacy ceremony, officiated by Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Lee Kim Shen, was held on the 15th of October. It was attended by our group representative, Chelsea, because our group leader, Ayman, could not attend the ceremony. Next is the team member roles. So Ayman, our leader, was in charge of discussing the different segments among the other leaders from the other teams. Other than that, he also managed the schedule for each team member based on their availability and schedule, because most of us come from different groups and courses, thus making time management a little more difficult. Next, Natalie, which is me, Marlicia, Ku, Johannes, Chelsea, Amiral, and Joshua were in charge of painting the base colors for the mural. Meanwhile, Lutfi, Wazif, and also Johannes were in charge of carrying and mixing the paint in order to match the needed base colors.
Okay. The benefit provided through our previous project include parents being able to contact the hotline that's available on the mural itself. As the improvement, the project should carry out to another open space project so people can see it easily.
Personally, what I've experienced from this project alone is that the importance of child endangerment awareness, as it can really prevent a further accident happen to our children. This project also allows for the spotlight to be given to our children, as their opinions matters and should be held seriously from now on.
Okay, so there's a lot of things that we can improve in our project in the future. For example, we can improve our painting skills, such as mix color and use a different brushes to increase the quality of the painting. And we can also improve our team communication by communicating with each team member more oftenly to make sure all of the team member always up to date. And moreover, we can also improve our time management by making the schedule more neat, so that we can do the project smoothly without any problem and any clash.
So what I think for the future improvement is that during this project we did face a lot of challenges, and one of them being was some of our members didn't had any transportation, and they had to like call for help from their friends to pick them up from campus and send them to SK Merbau. And these two locations has a very fair distance to them. And what I suggest for the future is that the university should provide transportation or like free transportation for those who are staying on campus, because most of the like international students does not have transportation, and it's going to be very hard for them, especially for these projects that would require us to travel, like explore outside of campus. So having no transportation is going to be very difficult, and also I think it is a better choice than to having to buy an online transportation like Grab or Maxim, because most of the time they can be costly. And yeah, having the university to provide transportation would be a better way, or like would be better for anyone. I hope this can be taken into consideration. And yeah, that's all from me.
Hello everyone.
Hello everyone.
Hello everyone,
So I'm Ko Junming, I'm from Team Japan.
my name is Joshua E. I'm from Team Japan.
My name is Marisha.
My name is Johannes and I'm from Team Japan.
So this project has helped me to experience what it is like to be a leader, and it also taught me to value the importance of teamwork.
At first, I was a little confused with the task. Like even with the briefing, I have no idea how to paint the mural in the first place. Like, do we have to do with certain paint or something?
So what I learned from mural painting is we need to communicate with others very well.
From what I learned throughout this project is that communication is key.
As for potential for future project, I think it would be nice to have more project that focuses on communication skill and creativity.
Because we work with our team member, of course, and also we work with others team. So it contains a lot of people in this mural painting project.
So I asked my group members, and they were very nice to tell me how to do the painting. They helped me mix the paint up. For instance, a white and the yellow creates a light yellow color. And I was a little happy because I have a few help from them, and at least there's a little bit communication between us.
As for my experience, I found this project is very interesting, especially when we use the pure paint instead of like watercolor. Because they always use watercolor. If you made a mistake, you can do another one. And different from this mural, which you cannot make mistake because you can only do it once. Like if you made mistake, it's over.
And I realized if we talk very well with the team members, you will like minimize the mistake, and when you minimize the mistake, you will definitely keep the pace up when you're working, and also you will work with efficiently.
Good communication would lead to a good teamwork, and a good teamwork meaning it would lead to like the mural painting to be finished before the due date.
You will just straightforward and just finishing the work. You really need to work hard with others, but also you need to communicate with others.
In which that we did.
In my experience,
So moving on to my experience,
I learned a lot thing by doing this project, MPO project. Such as I learned how to mix the color, and I also got an experience how to painting in a wall.
I learned how to socialize with other team, as well doing a teamwork to complete the mural painting at the end, as well learning few skills, which is basic outline on the mural painting, how to paint the part of the drawings, and also the shadering parts in the mural painting.
The most happier thing that I've experienced in this project is I can see a lot of children, so it's remind me of my childhood.
I remember hearing the bells of the school, or like like the bells when they announced the recess and class time. It felt very nostalgic. Having to hear that brings us back.
And then there's a kids. They give me the candy, so it make me so happy. So that was my sweet experience at all.
And then moving on to my own responsibilities, which is my team leader, Ayman. He gave us a task to capturing a photos of our progress in mural paintings and then send it to Ayman so that Ayman can send the photos to the lecturer to be approved by the evidence that we did on the progress of the mural painting. Now, overall, this experience was quite fun for me, but sometimes there is some challenge, which is the times where sometimes we need to come quite early morning, we have to come quite late.
I have learned that it is not easy to manage your time, especially when it comes to a group project, as everyone has a different lifestyle, classes, assignments, and courses. Not everyone is going to have the same schedule, and they may not be available at the same time as you are. Therefore, it is important to know when and how to divide work among different people throughout the course of a week.
But it was still manageable and we able to finish it up by the end of the deadline.
And not only that, it is also important for me to know how to manage my costs when it comes to transport. Because I live on campus and do not have my own transportation, e-hailing prices can be a struggle for me. But thankfully, I have learned to carpool with one of my friends who has their own transport in order to not only save money, but also learn to benefit the environment, as the carbon emissions from too many vehicles may damage the environment and cause air pollution.
And I think one of the main issues that I had was switching medias, because I usually draw with paper, pen, and pencil and digital, so switching to paint was like on a wall was very tough for me to adapt to.
I learned that we shouldn't make things more darker and try to fix it,
because it's something that I had no experience with, and I was briefed, but I wasn't told that like certain drawings on the poster were supposed to be done by certain people. That part I didn't get.
because back then my friend Jackie, he wanted to fix it, but it went wrong, and
So we ended up with this mess of an orangutan because I don't know how to paint. I greatly like overestimated my ability to paint on concrete walls and just painting in general. That's like the only issue I had.
for now on I will take this as my personal lesson for the future when I need to paint another mural, to never fix anything that's dark and get help from others who knew better.
Everyone else was very cooperative and helpful and friendly, and I think it was actually like a very interesting experience. But I think overall the teamwork was there. It's just that I can't paint.
The project was fun, and I personally enjoy working with my team.
Like for what I think regarding this project,
And for my personal experience, I actually had a lot of fun drawing the mural, because it is surprisingly calm and peaceful to do so.
it was a very fun experience, definitely, because we get to like meet a lot of new friends from my majors and also from other majors as well.
And besides that, I think that I actually met quite a lot of people from different courses and we actually get along pretty well. And because of that aspect of getting along and easily blended with each other, we were able to finish the painting before the deadlines. So overall, I think I enjoyed this project and everyone should do more this kind of project again in the future.
And I also can spend time with my friend more by doing that project. So, okay, that's all.
So yeah, that's all.
That's it.
Well, that is all from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is my self experience after the mural painting.
Yeah, definitely. This is one of my, I think it's like so far my favorite unit. This MPU community service. Definitely, I had a lot of fun. Fun is definitely the word for this. Everyone had a lot of fun. So yeah, that would conclude this presentation. Thank you for listening, and yeah, have a great rest of your day.